I think it's all good now. And yes, of course, you all get the best experience watching my stream on Twitch. Yes, even though I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. Oh, did you hear that Twitch recently lifted the double stream thing here? Like there was some issues with, you know, multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube here, and then long story short, Twitch kind of backtracked. Yes, yeah. LMI, I'm actually doing not bad, to be honest here. Yeah, not bad. A lot tired catching up with work here. Today I decided to work on some non-commission stuff. But I do want to finish it since I'm like on the last leg of finishing it. Yes, at the very last bit of finishing. So I was like, you know what? Let me just finish it on stream here. But yeah, have I been searching now? A lot of things are going to be happening this year. Yeah, I am looking towards April for a lot of things happening. Initially, it was supposed to happen in March. Yeah, but Cat got busy. I think that's the best summary. Yeah, Cat got busy. So yeah, with that, without further ado, let's me and me at everyone, Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel. I'm a full-time illustrator, animator, artist, and I'm the cat of chaos, Caturteer. So I do Live2D, animation, art, and a bit of meowing things. How's it meowing, everyone? And hello, DSX Stream. How's it meowing? Alright, so today is gonna be very. It's been a while since I did this on stream, to be fair, yeah. Okay? It's called Live2D! Yes, it's like, even I kind of forgot when was the last time I actually rigged on stream, yeah. But, decided, you know what? Today should be the day I get back to rigging on the stream, yeah. And you miss me, Sachi Arigato. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to the art stream. There's actually quite a bit of things I want to redo for my setup here. Mostly to do with art and all here. I do want to do some slight adjustments to things. So at the moment, I don't think there's much for me to explain, but putting it in simple terms here, I do want to readjust some of my setups. I want to readjust some of my overlays. My stream OBS subs are on here. I love the new model, Arigato. But did you know I'm going to be working on my new model soon? Another model? Another model? Yeah. In fact, I'm also planning to put together quite a bit of other things here. After speaking with manager Chanya, I think my goal I'm going to try this year here is to launch over 20 PNG tuber models. Hello, Victor Page. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Yes, I have not finalized the details yet, but I was talking to Manager Chan, and Manager Chan was actually telling me, okay, you know what, Cochinia? Because I just sent Manager Chan a video about some YouTube growth stuff, yeah, and then Manager Chan just slapped back at me and like, because let's just put it okay. Let's just put this way here, okay? Manager Chan was telling me that, Kochi, you know that the video you sent me was like telling you to don't post content for 1 month. I was like, yeah, I know. That's why I was very hesitant, yeah. Because sometimes I find like YouTube tips and on, yeah, I do throw them over onto I do actually implement them before I tell Manager Chan. And then tell Manager Chan, check out my stats. Then Manager Chan be like, okay, this is working or this is not working. But this one I was a bit hesitant because they told me to actually do 1 month of no content. Yes, yeah, which doesn't rub me the right way. Well, technically it should help me, yeah, but it didn't rub me the right way, yeah. And yeah, Nadia, feel free to just ask me what questions. Yes, yeah, so long it's Live2D art related. Yes, yeah. Hi, Willie. How's it meowing? Hey, so yes, and 20 models. Yes, yeah. For myself, yes, yeah. But hear me out. It's not gonna be Live2D models. Yeah, just gonna be PNG tuber models. Yeah. So 20 PNG tuber models. Yeah. That are in over 20 PNG tuber models. Not 20, over 20. You just heard me right now. Initially I thought it was a crazy idea. Okay, yeah. Then after making some discussions and on, yeah, actually this 20 PNG tuber models, yeah, would be a good way for me. 1, practice. 2, it will also allow me to capitalize, all right, on something. Actually, the thing about, you know, not posting, and I do not know stray kids. Yes, yeah. Hello, Nimby. How's it meowing? Yeah. Hey, so Manager Sam was saying, yeah, you know, this 1 month posting, I mean, it works for other channels, yeah. But there's a reason why it works for other channels, yeah. But those channels that actually have the sort of stuff here is more of how God. They're not personality based channels. Yes, and no, Nadia, I won't be searching it. Yeah, no YouTube on YouTube, because I'm on YouTube, yeah, and I do not want to get copyright bonked. I just got copyright bonked recently, yeah, and it hit me really bad. So no. But so this thing about, like, you know, not posting for 1 whole month, really, it does work. It does work, yeah, for certain setup, yeah. There is a reason why it works, yeah. But and then, you know, Manager Chan actually brought me another set of data. Yes, I think, yeah. Oh, so Manager Chan actually gave me another set of data, yeah. I was like, alright, this another set of data actually is interesting, yeah. But I was saying I don't have 5k a month to blow on this tactic, yeah. So so I didn't have 5k a month to blow on this tactic, yeah. We decided, actually, you know what? Instead of going full blast on tactics, yeah, let's tone it down to something I can manage, yeah. And Nadia, no, I will not go hear it. Yes, yeah, okay. And hello, Tony. Yes, yeah, okay. If you pester me one more time, Nadia, I'm gonna just ban. Alright, you have been warned. Okay, yeah. Anyways, so what's gonna happen is, after this kind of Manager Chan, yeah, once I clear up my backlog, or actually in between as I clear up my backlog, yeah, I will be working on targeting over 20 PNG tuber models, yeah. Not full VTuber rig models, yeah, but over 20 PNG tuber models, yeah. Because to be honest, yeah, it is a crazy plan. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hello, it's Queen Chrysalis. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Uncle bit of a mother Arinya Tanya. Yeah. So today I'm gonna be working on minimal arts VTuber model, yeah. And Yes. Actually, not minimal arts. It's going to be Hime Toki's here. Is the cat going to the cat groomers for a model upgrade here? So I will be having a new VTuber model in the couple of weeks to come here. In fact, I'm going to include it in part of my content stuff here. So we got a new VTuber model coming here. This is the first thing. The second thing that's going to be coming in here is I'm going to be working for over 20 PNG tuber models. Yes, yeah. Got a good stream. Keep a good one. So, what do I mean by over 20 PNG tuber models here? I think you already know what PNG tuber model is. For those who don't know, let me show. Yes, it's going to be something like this here. That simple, open close mouth sort of things here. Maybe a bit of animation. Alright. I've already got a couple of PNG tuber models, to be honest here. I got this. I got this one over here, yeah, but the rest I don't think I'll be moving here. And then I'll be doing that. Wait, this tackle. Well, I got this one. Yes, yeah. Okay, the cat is working really hard. Okay, trust. The cat is working really hard. Yeah. All right. However, the plan is basically to actually come out with over 20 PNG tuber models here. Why PNG tuber models? And no worry, Willy, nya. Okay, why over 20 PNG tuber models here? Initially, it was a really tough decision, okay? But upon discussion here, 20 PNG tuber models actually make sense. I'm literally slapping my laptop to get work done, okay? Yeah. Alright, but anyone make a guess? Why 20 PNG tuber models here? Over 20. I think we're over 20. There's a keyword why it's over 20 and not over 30 yet. 109? What do you mean here, Willy? And hello, I ever try and find new VTubers can relate. Hello, Dania. Yes, I'm a full-time illustrator and animator here, and I do. My main job is actually to do VTuber rigging, which you start to see me do a lot more over the next few days here, because I've been doing a lot of drawing the past few days. But I'm going to go back into rigging for the most part of my streams moving forward here, because I need to clear up a lot of rigs, so might as well do rigging. So today I'll be working on Hime Toki's rig, which is almost at the final stages of rigging already here. Hello, Spelling! How's it spelling? Let me give a shout out on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, so that's spelling here. Well, the animators I work a lot with here. Yeah. So next. Okay, so allow me explain one of the other reasons why I swap my VTuber rigging and my illustration stuff here, because for illustrations I actually have a lot of I've got NDA work coming in. Yes, yeah. So I'm now swapping over where the non-NDA work are coming onto stream and the NDA work are going to stay off stream here. So the NDA work includes some background work, some icons is an understatement. A lot of icons. Okay. Hello, Spanish. Shout out one more time. And hello, Zola the Archivist. How's it meowing here? And action production. One month early. Sad, yeah. Because I was actually working on something and I wanted to just continue working. Yeah. Spanish should be familiar with what I mean by we've got NDA work. So that's why you start to see my rigging, which is not NDA, on stream as opposed to seeing the other stuff on stream. So you see less out on stream, but you see more rigging over the next few weeks. Yeah. So as I was saying earlier on here, I was saying that I'm gonna be doing over 20 PNG tuber models. I know I keep on mentioning this point, Kochi, 20 PNG tuber models. Are you crazy? Yes, I am. Why? I think that's the biggest question here. Actually, the moment you figure out what these 20 PNG tuber models are, okay, yeah, suddenly it becomes, oh my god. Well, it makes sense. Okay, yeah. I need to finish over 20 PNG tuber models before it becomes over 30 PNG tuber models. That's what Manager Chan told me. You should finish over 20 PNG tuber models. Yeah. Anybody, I have any idea why I say I need to finish over 20 before it becomes over 30? Yes, yeah. Yeah, you believe I got this. But the bigger question is, can you figure out why? A very specific 20. Yes. I think most of the time you not have a very fixed number of why it's 20 or not 20 or some other. Yeah. Right? Any plus late on this one or the upcoming anniversary? Yeah. No, over the next few months, I'll be aiming to finish over 20 PNG tuber models. Yeah. That's the thing. The question is, do you all know what is this? Why is it over 20? Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. As in, I'm going to make over 20 new models. Brand new models. Okay, yeah. Well, look, I kind of forgot the exact number. But let me quickly give you the full number, okay, Nia? And yeah, the YouTube channel, nice, Nia. Okay, so the number of PNG tuber models is gonna be 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yes, yeah. If I wait for another 3 more years, it'll be 30. As making models, it's my full-time. It's part of my full-time job. Let's put it in here. It's not the main thing I do, not the only thing I do, but part of the full-time job. Yeah. Oh yeah, the new trigger card is so good. There's a lot of theory crafting coming along already. Yeah. Oh yes, anybody can guess? Why 27 new models, PNG tuber models? Of the 27, 2 of them will be a revised design, like revised from one of my older designs. Yes, yeah. And Dragon Auntie, how's it meowing? So the question is, why 2 of them are going to be revised from my older designs? Who knows? Maybe you can figure out. Oh no, I mean, I'm going to do over 27 models for myself. Yes, yeah. And I'll be revealing the models every other week if things go according to plan. Yeah. So every other week I have a new PNG tuber model debut. Because 27 is nice, I'm a no. Okay, yeah. Hey, all those 27 models, all of them have a theme to it. Okay, yeah. There's a main theme and there's a sub theme to all the 27 models. Yeah. So all 27 models share the same main theme. Yes, yeah. I'll just kind of Manager Chanya, and then that was what he advised. Yeah. So I was like, let's go over it. Okay. So no one can figure out why 27? Oh my god, is it so hard to figure out why it's 27? Yeah. 7 different types of cats. It'd be the orange cat in 27 different outfits. Yes, yeah. You do like the TCL with this cat. Okay, here's the thing. I only am okay with giving you this sort of things, yeah. When I think you can guess, yeah. Hey, I thought trigger might be hard. Even now, you just remember that the kaiju card's highest number is 5 to 7. can reach a required number near. But do you see the effect of trigger dark? Trigger dark is considered as Ultraman. Also, trigger's effect will also BP up trigger dark. Yes, just letting you know because of how they phrase it. If you got trigger in the name, it triggers the effect near. So trigger dark gets a BP up. Yes, yeah. Hello, Jay. How's it meowing? Yeah. Yeah. And Spally, something Ultraman related. Close, but no. But maybe I might just insert a Ultraman related model in between here. What? Because of NDAs assigned? No, yeah? No, that's not NDA, yeah. Yeah, and Trigger Dark of the interesting build. I know, right, yeah? But yeah, those the reason why I chose 27 has nothing to do with NDAs. Just to keep you in the loop, yeah. It has 100% nothing to do with NDAs, yeah. But it has something else to do with it, yeah. Okay, so the first model I'll be working on, the first PNG tuber model I'll be working on from this set. I might be doing some in between other stuff, yeah. But the first PNG tuber model I'll be working from this set, yeah, is the theme of it is going to start with the letter K. The second VTuber model from this set, yeah, that I'm going to work on, okay, the theme is going to start with A. Yes, yeah. ERB deck? What ERB deck, yeah? ERB? What's ERB deck? Yes, yeah. Hey, other one! Huh? What other one, yeah? Have you figured out the reason why I say 27 models, yeah? Well, if you can figure out the first two, yes! Spelling got it! Ryder! Yes, yeah. Elizabeth. Okay, go build, yeah. Yeah. Do you not realize? The first one is Kuga. The second one is Agito. The 27th is Z. Yes. Do you not realize why I said if I wait 3 more years it'll be 30? Right? Theoretically, it makes sense when you do my model in all 27 riders right here. Right! And it's really loud. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna quickly double check my setups. Okay. Yeah. And reverse X is working as intended. Okay. This, yeah. Okay, so will they be toggles? Yeah. They won't be toggles, but they will be on a separate model setup. Yeah. So actually, let me show you my OBS real quick. I hope you're watching it on the not the not the vertical, because you probably can't see in the vertical. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's the buttons which I click to do shoutouts. Okay, yeah. So I currently have this up here, PNG tuber. So on the PNG tuber model here, yeah, I can actually just click to swap my models. So I currently got like technically three models set up here, yeah. So the tackle is from the small to the big, that's all. So I'm gonna add like 27 here. Yeah, you can see it, but yeah, I moved it to show on the vertical, yeah. Yeah. If not, it's stuck at the side here. Like, it was stuck at the side. Stuck here. Wait, actually, you all can see. Oh yeah, this is Live2D setup here. Yeah. And Remy some drawing hands is difficult. Yeah. But yeah, so I do intend to have my PNG tuber model sub that way, yeah. So I'll be adding at least 27 to it, yeah. And Alicia Cordoso, how's it meowing? Yeah, new. Yes, yeah. Come on board, yeah. Today, I'm doing some rigging. I'm thinking where do I want to go with the rigging, yeah. It's either the head first, also in the physics, yeah. I'm thinking whether I want to do the head or do I want to do the body first. Let's do the... Because sometimes... I realize that sometimes doing the head first is not always a better thing. Yes, yeah. Let's do the head first, actually. Because he may has long hair. When the shorter hair, sometimes it's easier to do the body first, yeah. Alright, so yes, today there's going to be a lot of movement here. In fact, I think this is the most... this is the most fun part to do. For rigging, yeah, in terms of... in terms of rigging, yes, yeah. That's probably the most fun part, yeah. Mostly because there's a lot of visual things moving during this part, so I actually do enjoy, like, you know, rigging these parts, yeah. At least on stream, because sometimes, you know, when I'm just doing this minor stuff, you don't see the things moving, it gets a bit bleh. Yeah. And then left more OC forms you give up, yeah. Well, why you left more OC forms you give up, yeah? Yeah. Alright. So, this is gonna be hair physics. Hair ed will be the other one. Okay, we do hair physics first. Well, don't have the settings for hair ed yet. IP hair extras. Yes. Okay, got it. So that'll be the ribbons. Let's actually, yeah. Since we're here, yeah, let's do the fringe first. Hair physics. Oh yeah, by the way, I love the new update on Live2D. Yeah. Live2D has added a lot of insanely good updates here. However, it doesn't work as intended for a lot of things yet. Yeah. So the most important thing is the masking. I've not actually figured out the new masking format. I don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy or what, yeah, but the new masking, from what I see, is going to be very, very useful for for getting things to look right. Yes, yeah. But I'm not sure how are you supposed to mask it. I think I figured that one out, yeah, but it should be fine. What's the new update here? Okay, so just to show you some quick summaries on the new update, okay, for Live2D. Okay, this is alpha band over. Okay, so it's something like the new masking setup. Yes, yeah. So I am not entirely too okay, this is a clipping mask. So there's now alpha band over on how it's supposed to work, like does it overlay, does it join, or whatsoever, yeah. So I'm not entirely too sure how to use it yet. So I personally have to go and study that, yeah. So previously when you do masking, you have this very weird situation where you can't properly mask things because you can only mask against one layer, yeah. You can't mask like a group into one layer. Yes, yeah. Alright, so that's the first thing, yeah. And hello, Mother Fox, how's it meowing, yeah? Ho, ho, ho. Okay, the other thing that is more exciting, I think, for artists, alright, is blending options. Now we got glow. You know, previously we don't have all these blending options. Look at this. We got add, okay. We got darken. We got multiply. Okay, we got screen. Though I'm not seeing any changes though. Why? Maybe it's a bit glitchy. Got normal. Okay, normal. So you got linear light. Yeah, the target version doesn't support blend mode. Okay, I'm not too sure why the target version doesn't support blend mode here. That means the feature is there, but I'm not able to activate it. Okay, yeah, they have a lot of things into that, yeah, which I have no idea how to function here. Yeah. So they've added blend modes. I need to go, which is why I said there's a lot of things I've not figured out here. The other things that they've added is like okay, we got the reverse mask. We have that for a while already, yeah. Okay. What was the other one? Ah, brushes. Yeah, they have added more brushes. So okay, our brush used to be only circle. Okay, now we actually got square brush. All right, we got line brush. So I think these are going to be really useful for a lot of different things here. And then on top of that, we also got the this warp deformer shaping brush. I have no idea how it works yet. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. So honestly, I would probably have to start to put together, spend some time to go and study up the new Live2D tools here and how to use them. But generally, there's a lot of tools that was really great here. Yeah. The one that caught my attention and the main reason why I actually did an immediate update, which I usually don't do. Usually I wait until all my projects are going to go on to the next update here. But the main reason why I updated this time is because I wanted the brush control here, which is a huge changer. Also a couple of other changes is in the quality of life, like where the menus are being placed and on here. I think they've changed that quite a bit. They also have a new template system, which I have no idea how it works here. So I need to go and figure out how template works. Like they've added a lot of quality of life here. Yes, yeah. And what a stream title here. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay. What's under 27? Kamen Rider here. Yeah. Hello, I am orbiting planets. Man, how's it meowing here? And Nazia photo. Do you know what bravado? No, I have no idea, but nah. Oh, by the way, this UI hurts your brain. Yes, this UI hurts my brain. Until today, I have no idea why Live2D's UI is actually I have I've spoke to some people and we've got some suspicions on why the UI is a pain. Okay, yeah. But there's actually a very clear reason why the UI is a pain. And it's a miracle how Live2D is still working. Yes, yeah. However, in view of a lot of things here, over the next few months, I'm going to be learning a couple of new stuff here. So, on my agenda to learn, first up would definitely be to learn the. I'll probably do a Nomad Scout stream. Okay, yeah. That'll probably be like 1 stream, 2 streams to do here. And hello, Carl the PC, the NPC. Carl the NPC? Hey, yeah, how's it meowing here? Yeah, I'm doing Live2D rigging right now, but I'm also just chatting with chat here. So, so the first thing I'm working on is Nomad Scout. I have been toying with it here, and I'm waiting to throw money at Nomad Scout. Yes, yeah. So once I figure it out, yeah. Do you think it would be possible for them to revamp the UI, or is it probably stuck like that? Yeah, it is probably stuck like that. Yeah. Let me give you the theory we have on why the UI is stuck. Live2D is built on JavaScript, okay, and a lot of the weird quirks we see in Live2D yeah, are brought over since version 4. The version I've been using, okay, yeah? They are still around here. The reason why a lot of the quirks are not getting fixed is because these quirks are actually part of spaghetti code. Let's put it that way, yeah. So every time, you know, okay, this is Japanese programming, yeah. Okay, this was something I heard from a different developer who I cannot speak about. I will not reveal their name, yeah. Okay, so another animation software developer actually did bring up to me, yeah, that alright, how Live2D is coded is simply, if you're gonna move from point A to point B, okay, for example, you need to move 20 steps to point A to point B. Alright, but you code the thing and then it moves 25 steps. What do you do to fix the code here? No, do you hear? Alright, if you're going to go from point A to point B, you need 20 steps. But you input 25 steps. Correct, yeah? Correct? So now, you understand the theory then, yeah? Okay, so now, the normal human way of fixing things is called, from point A to point B, I change the code to move it to 20 steps. Simple, right? That's the normal person way of fixing code. Okay, yeah? What they have done in Live2D is, they go for point A to point B would be, move 25 steps, take 5 steps back. You understand what that means here? You move 25 steps forward and take 5 steps back to move 20 steps. That is how Live2D is coded here. That's why if suspiciously Live2D drains more CPU than GPU here. And Pink Cat, what's this? Aston here. Cat Essen. Orange Cat Essen here. Okay, that's why Live2D is a very, very heavy software on your CPU and your GPU here. Understand? So instead of fixing problems here, they've been, to fix a problem, they're adding a fix to the problem and not fixing the problem. Does that make sense here? So they've been doing that for multiple versions to the point that if they are going to reconfigure the software here, they have to code it from scratch up. Does that make sense here? If they code it, reformat the software, they have to code it from scratch, bottom up here, which is not going to be healthy, or it's not going to be financially healthy here. Thus, they are still working on the same system here, but to give them, okay, but to give them the benefit of, I won't say dub or what here, the past few recent updates, they're actually finally going back to fix some of the core base stuff here. So I think it's been a good thing. Like things like the masking system, things like the blend mode system here. I think them fixing these things have been really good here. Yeah. So rather than recoding, they're just building up on top of it here and hoping it doesn't collapse. Does it make sense? That is what I gather. Okay, I'm not a coder myself here, but that was how it's explained to me. Okay, but when you use it, you do feel like there's something wrong there. Here. I have, okay, this also comes from me as someone who have done 3D software and a bit of 3D rigging. I hate 3D rigging, by the way, here, but because I've done some 3D stuff before, I'm actually a bit more familiar with how the 3D stuff works here, and I can tell you 3D softwares work more efficiently than this 2D software. Yes, yeah. The rival program got crushed. I'm not gonna say why, yeah, but the rival program got crushed. Anyways, have I done video editing before? All my videos on my channel are done by myself, yeah. Do you know PS4 is fine channel because of PS5 because they're making PS5? I didn't know, yeah. And hello, T-Whoopie crowd. Yes, yeah, how's it meowing? Yeah. Are? Are? Did Kochi messed up? Yes, I did. What's my first PX1? I was just yapping so much near I completely messed up my thing. Okay, that means what's false though? That's it the right thing because model games is not something PS4 only have 1 TB. I'll say that honestly. They should not end the service for any games here. Personally, that's what I feel here. I mean, game companies should think otherwise, but we live in an era where softwares get killed because the company just thinks it's time to kill it. Yes, yeah. Sadly. And that also, and when I say this, it has hit me personally in other ways as well, yeah. One of my main softwares and was one of my sponsors before, yeah, actually did the same thing. They just killed off the software because they couldn't find a market in the. They found it was too troublesome to fix the problem for the English market. Yes, yeah. It's actually a topic I've been pondering about if I want to make a video on about one of my ex sponsors here. So the reason why I'm holding back and I'm not even mentioning names here is number one, I don't think it's very nice to shoot down sponsors like that. Yeah. Editing for OC, nice, yeah. Open source basically, multitasking is hard, yeah. I see. FFS, wait. FOSS is open source? No. I'm asking what's FOSS. I know open source, but I don't know FOSS, yeah. Okay, I don't see why people. I see what people mean when they say they don't like reading comments. You see it, why? You get what I mean? Yes, yeah. But at the same time, there's also a reason why you actually gain audience from there as well. Yeah? Hello, okay. We are in the last phrases here. Yeah. I have not announced it, but I am 99.9% down with Baby Shark. The reason why I am 99.9% down with Baby Shark here is because it's done, but I've not done the last bit of naming the files. That's why it's naming the parameters here. That's why it's 99.9% done. Yes, yeah. And yeah, well, wow. But I gotta be honest here, I did enjoy having a lot of new audience from from YouTube. To be fair, yeah, I did get a lot of new audience and I really appreciate them, yeah. And I actually found some really good audience through YouTube actually. Yes, yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry, the past few months have been a chaos for me, yeah. For those who have been on my stream would know a lot of things happen, yeah. And yes, I got this. So if nothing goes wrong, I'm done by today. For both. Yes, yeah. Okay. So first, oh yeah, I need the PY. Actually, you know what? Why am I torturing myself right now here? I should totally just move my tablet in front of my. I'm like, you know, using my eyes using 20%, 50% zoom just to see my tablet screen here. I was like, why did I not just set up my tablet stand and just move my tablet forward? The reason why I didn't do that just now is because I found a new setup to do certain things. So I was working on 3 screens just now here. But now I'm on 2 screens. I do need the thing to be in front. So yeah, why did I not move it? Hey, a good UI will make this less stressful. Yes and no. Aside from fixing the UI, I would rather than fix some other issues. I'm kind of, yes, you'll be like, what? There are worse things at UI? Yes. Okay. There are actually worse things than the UI. And to be fair, they've been fixing those stuff. Okay, yeah. So I'm giving them credit where credit's due, yeah. It's also the same reason why I bounced from 5.2 to 5.3, which is against my usual workflow, because usually I want to finish all my projects on the same on the same version, yeah, rather than jumping versions, yeah, just to avoid crashes, yeah. But this time I am risking the crashes, all right, because they have provided me with things I want that's going to make my life easier, yeah. So that's also the other reason why I have chose to make the jump, yeah, which is kind of rare if you ask me, yeah. Not my usual, at least. Alan, yeah, you want to share inside the Discord, yeah? I wish it take time to see, but I can't understand a bit more trouble on site that's worth, yeah. Yes. So oh yeah, talking about things I want to learn. First thing is Nomad Scout. I've been playing Nomad Scout a bit, yeah, but I have not paid for Nomad Scout yet, yeah, because I do intend to finish like one full proper Nomad Scout tutorial, yeah, followed by one Kochi minifigure or Nomad Scout. Before because I got a 3D printer at home, I should just 3D print it, yeah. So once I do that, once I finish the minifigure, I will pay for Nomad Scout Pro license, yeah, and then I can export my files to print. But until then, I'll just be practicing first for Nomad Scout, yeah. Then the second thing, yeah, you can post in Discord, yeah, under share your art. I bought a there's a history of the 3D printer, yeah. I didn't buy it. Technically the 3D printer is free. Yes, yeah. And if I don't use a 3D printer soon, somebody's going to chop my head. So I need to learn Nomad Scout for that reason. Okay, yeah. So anyways, it's more than just, okay, I want to get good art done. Okay, yeah. How much you charge for printing? I don't even know how to use a printer yet. So, let's put it this way. I need to force myself to learn how to print. Yes. But I'll say I will not do the 3D printing as a service here. Mostly because number one, we don't have much filament. Number two, I'm actually unfamiliar with a lot of settings and all here, so I don't think I am primed to teach or primed to do printing as a commercial thing, yeah. In fact, I'll probably print like a prototype at my place, yeah, and then send it out for printing because it's a cheaper this is a cheap printer, yeah. So it's only good for, like, you know, initial test prototype, but it's definitely not good for you know, lasting, if you get what I mean, yeah. Yeah. I don't have Kinko's in Singapore. What was Kinko's, yeah? Hey, customer, you need printed ornaments. No. I don't want to do it, yeah. Yeah, what's Kinko's, yeah? I actually have no idea. You have just confused me successfully. Let's see. silly cat. Okay, can you go to the store? No, we don't have that here. So okay, so what's gonna happen is for this 3D printing thing, I need to get it worked out by who or by group. If not, the person who's going to haunt me is Mama Cat. Okay, yeah. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so aside from that, aside from that part of the discussion here, let me just make sure that the hair is moving nicely first. Yeah, it is. Mama Cat is running scam. No, Mama Cat is not running scam. That's a long story. Okay, the other thing I want to do is okay, I did mention there's a couple of things I'll learn here. So first one is definitely the Nomad Scout and 3D printing here. The second thing is okay, and by the way, this is on top of the other things I'm working on here. So there's gonna be learning something, there's gonna be a commission side of things here. So a lot of my learning things will also fall into my streaming things. Yes, ma'am. So the second thing I'm gonna learn is Ori Days. I am quite set on going for Ori Days art classes here. So that is one I'm looking at very closely here. Then the third thing I'm gonna learn here, there's 3 things, okay? So first one is Nomad Scout, second one is Ori Days. Third thing is a brand new animation software. Yes, yeah. Yep. A brand new animation software because I have fed up with Live2D and I'm fed up of Live2D and After Effects. You heard me right now. Live2D and After Effects. So this new software I intend to learn here is unable to replace Live2D, but it's also unable to replace After Effects here. But to do what I wanted to do for this thing here, it would have been a pain in the ass to do it in both Live2D and After Effects. Thus, I'm picking up a third software for animation here. To simplify my workflow, to be honest here. Because there were a couple of things that I noticed when I was working on some animation stuff and all that I think having a third software to do some additional bits and pieces would actually be very useful here. Okay, the software is called Moho. I don't know if you heard of it before here. M-O-H-O. Yeah, I'm thinking of picking that up here. It's, like I said, it's completely different from After Effects and Live2D here. But it's a good software to, I think, complement what I have here. I'm a young cattle. I'm just a teenager, okay, Nia? I'm 18. I don't have any experience in drawing Kaito? I do not know what Kai you're talking about here. And yes, I'm going to drink some water now. Kaiju! Oh! Oh, I'm glad you asked, Nia. Kaiju. I actually want to draw more kaijus. Yes, Remy-san? Else why you need a crazy piece of digital art? You feel like running so myself at once, yeah. And might as well commission me then. Hit me up in my DMs if you're keen. Though it might take a bit of time, yeah, because I got a couple of backlogs to clear up first. Yes, yeah. Yeah. And yes, that's one of the kaijus I did, yeah. So anything about 18? Yeah, I'm 18 years old. Okay, yeah. As an OC, no rush, yeah, no school project. Yeah, just DM me the details, yeah. Alright, so if I'm gonna be honest, yeah, there are a couple of things I want to learn. Okay, yeah, of course, drawing characters is one of the things, yeah. But another aspect I do wish to actually okay, this is my personal thing, yeah. Another aspect I do wish to get better at, yeah, is drawing kaijus, monsters, aliens, armor, or mecha. Yes, yeah. So personally, these are the couple of things that I'm interested in, yeah. Currently, the only one which I think I am doing a bit better is probably like Sentai suits and kaijus. Yes, yeah. So I do want to do it, yeah. Hey, mama, be one of your buy one of your chickens. What? Chickens? Yeah. Chicken nuggets. But yeah. Well, personally, I am actually looking at quite a bit of things here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for this one, FHX. Okay, these are on the inside. This will go for PX3. The ones on our side will go for PX4. Oh, PX5. Okay. Okay, then this one can actually go for PX4. Okay. No, but then they won't cross that way, yeah. If that's the case, this will go for PX3. PX4 and PX5. Okay, let's go for that. So I'm just using my gut feeling to do what I think is good. Oh no, it's something you know what I do. Jujutsu JJ Fan Chronicles. I see. I'll say a giant juice box kaiju. Maybe you could do that. Okay, but of course, is there a reason why I'm more drawn to drawing kaijus? For those who are familiar, one of my previous jobs, it was actually making kaiju costumes. Like specifically kaiju costumes was my specialty. So because of that, I do feel like this weird connection that I want to draw more kaijus. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, like I have this very weird, bond to just wanting to draw more kaijus because of that. Yeah. It's also like the same, a couple of things. Yeah, like one of my favorite kaijus, okay, yeah, is actually Zeton. So the question is, Kochi, why Zeton is one of my favorite? Like randomly, why is Zeton one of my favorite? Yeah, there's actually a reasoning behind it. Okay, and the reasoning is because actually Zeton is the first kaiju costume I ever made. Yes, yeah. So when my costume teacher was like, okay, you want to learn how to make kaiju, the first one that he threw me was Zeton. So I do have like this very interesting relationship with Zeton, if that makes sense. Yeah. Have I ever drawn Digimon and you feel like I make a killer? I actually do want to draw Digimon. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I do want to draw Digimon. I don't mind drawing Digimon, yeah. But I have been hit by, personally, I've been hit by some, what's it called here? That's a good term to call it. What's the term called again? Imposter syndrome. I mean, you can call it imposter syndrome, you can call it, feeling incompetent on here. But there's certain things in art that I do want to work on here. And that's also a reason why I am bringing up the Audio-Days class thing here, because so far among all the classes I looked through, Audio-Days is the only one that gave me the confidence in possibly fixing the problem that I have. Yes, yeah. Out of all the art courses here, because I mean, yes, there are a lot of things that, you know, to learn in art specifically, yeah, but Audio-Days just has that. I think I shared with you on here, the way he renders is closer to what I want here. And there's also another aspect that I do see in his art that you probably do not see. But if I can get his shading style, it will not only work for anime waifus here, but there's some aspects to it that it's gonna hit the kaiju art style that I do want to achieve. Yes, I think that's the first time I'm saying it. Yeah. I love when Shin Ultra. Yeah, it's good. Are they? What is the? Okay. Alright, I think the only thing I need to do is the PX4 here. I probably have to swap. Actually, you know what? Let's change it to PX6. I might solve the problem altogether. I feel like there's something off here. I have not figured out what's off yet. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is this one. I'm gonna go to PX3. Alright, this will change to PX3. And this will change to PX4. Then it should solve the problem I'm having. Yes, yeah. Oh gee, how do you know what to change? Feeling. Feeling. Alright, now it works. Now it's at the point I want to move. Yeah. Don't ask me how I know here. I get this here. The only monster that's oddly okay being reused Tarnus, Rick and Gomorrah here. I feel like Zeton is being reused a bit too much here. Yeah, Zeton is his own creepy voice here. And hi Ben, how's it meowing? Most Digimon are kaiju in the evolved forms. Yeah, definitely here. Can I stand outside your house at night and do a bottom left? I think you have a love-hate relationship. They like him, but they keep using him to... Yeah. That's the biggest issue here. I think Mega Monster Battle since I enjoyed it so much here. And by the way, who is this sister? Himetoke. Yes, yeah. As an agent, it's called a reminder of our ancestors. Are they? What's your drawing? Hime Toki. It's not drawing. I'm actually animating. Yeah. And it's Tommy. Hey, ancestors niya. I asked where to rank the Shin movies. Yeah, Godzilla is kind of. Yes, I think Ultraman is the best. Yeah, of the Shin series, I think Ultraman is the best. That is one thing I am very, very clear on. Like, if you ask me, which is the best Shin movie? Ultraman. Worst, I will also have to agree, is Godzilla. And recently, after watching Gamera, I'm actually enjoying Gamera more than I enjoy Godzilla. Yes, yeah. I know it might, trigger some people, but I think Gamera is doing a better job at entertaining me than Godzilla. Okay, the issue with Godzilla, besides the Biollante movie, Godzilla has been very experimental with all the stories they do. Yeah, we'll so far watch the first two Heisei Gamera movies already. So we are moving on to the third one this weekend. Yes, so I'm actually very excited because the first two have been really solid in my opinion. Yeah. While I will say now, the reason with I feel Gamera is better is they do not try to go too haywire the story. Okay, like they have a very concise, believable story that just hits your kokoro. Whereas Godzilla, on the other hand, I felt that a lot of points they lost their way. Yes, like Godzilla versus Space Godzilla was good. Versus Destroyer was good, Versus Mothra was I question what they're trying. Versus King Ghidorah, I think that was the worst in terms of story. I'm not talking about action. The action is good. But in terms of story, I think it was bad. And Shin Godzilla, I mean, you wouldn't say the worst. Yeah, definitely. I don't think Shin Godzilla is the worst. But Gamera is definitely a much stronger movie, all things considered. Yeah. Nox pajamas! Eh, what? What? You want to buy Nox pajamas here, Remy? Select layers, flip angle X, PX, 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 done. Alright, and then now to move in the FHR stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll delete the blues. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And this will be FHR. And that would be the fringe done. lucky, but you highly recommend it for the Showa camera. Yeah, yes, yeah. You saw a cosplayer wearing it. It was focused. Oh my yeah. Gamera vs Jiger is your first Showa. Okay, you know, I have a different viewpoint on Showa shows versus non-Showa shows. Yeah, I do judge them differently. Yeah, so don't worry. Yes, yeah. I judge shows differently. Oh, okay. I can just delete that. And hello, Elemental. How's it going? Not bad, not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me hydrate first. Yeah. For all of y'all wondering, Kati! What? Because I've been streaming earlier. I attribute myself as only the most way to enjoy shows. Yeah, okay. It's the same reason why I always, you know, when people say I hot, watch Kamen Rider, okay, yeah? Now go watch Ultraman, yeah? Ultraman was made about 5 years earlier, and Ultraman looks so much better than Kamen Rider. So don't give me that BS that, you know, when I criticize that Kamen Rider, the first Kamen Rider looks like crap, yeah. Don't say that I don't know what I'm talking about, yeah. Just look at how Ultraman did it. Okay, you want something with that's going to be more trippy, yeah? No problem. Look at how Ultra 7 did it, yeah. Okay? Like, Ultra 7 nailed it so well. Ultraman nailed it so well. Yeah. And even if you compare to Ultra Q, I think Ultra Q nailed it way better than Kamen Rider. Yes, yeah. That's the reason why I always feel like, you know, when people tell me, oh, you know, it's the original Kamen Rider, you don't expect the best. Of course I don't expect the best, yeah. However, to give them the benefit of doubt, yeah, in V3, I think they nailed it. And towards, I think the last part of the Kamen Rider series, it was a lot better, yeah, to the last part. But when they finally nailed the formula, I think it's V3. You see, so I have to give them, like, you know, credit that V3 onwards is actually very watchable, yeah. But the first one is, I scratch a lot of hits. If you can take it, you can take it, yeah. Although quality, yeah, the personal format is done so much better. It's so good. Ultra 7 is so good, yeah. Personally, I have not watched Stronger. Like, I'm gonna be very honest here. When it comes to Kamen Rider, I watch a lot of Ichigo, but I wouldn't say I watch everything here. I watch V3, but also not everything here. Okay, the only Showa Rider that I finished, like from head to tail, yeah, the only Showa Riders, okay, yeah, Super 1, Black RX. Yes, yeah. Okay. Those that I've watched a lot of, Ichigo, V3, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not fully finishing watching it yet. Ultraman. I think it's easier for me to change it around, okay, yeah? Which Showa Ultramans have you not watched? Or which Showa Ultramans have I not watched? Yeah? 80? Essentially Neos. Though Neos, I think, is more of he say already, yeah, but yeah, I didn't finish Neos. I did not finish 80. I didn't enjoy Leo. So essentially I didn't watch the end, yeah, but I watched a lot of Leo, but I didn't finish it yet, but I didn't enjoy Leo. Yeah, Neo is more of his say. I actually have not watched Neos. Okay, yeah. But I didn't enjoy 80. Leo. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But you see the difference? I've watched almost every single show. Right, so if you're asking me which Ultraman series, okay, which Toku series am I the most completionist among the 3 originals? Yeah, it's definitely Ultraman. Yeah. Taro was good until the last part. I think it was around 40 something or something like that. Yeah, Taro became a mess. Yeah. And why is this going to be a long night? Ice Real Skin, yeah? Yeah, Taro was good until I think episode 40 something. You know, around the point when he started doing the moon mochi thing, yeah, I was like, no other one watching you. You love Power? I actually don't like Power. I think Power is nice suits, but I think the acting was bad. Yes, yeah. Okay, the reason why I don't say no. Okay, the reason why I don't put Garo as my most completedly watched. Completedly, I don't know if that's a word, yeah. It's now a word, okay, yeah. The cat just called the term completedly watched. Yes, yeah. What I get my VTuber, I did the artwork myself. I did the rigging myself. Yeah, Missed Sea Life. Yes, yeah. That's my yeah. I'm actually now working on another VTuber model as well. Yeah. Except for Power is good though. I think, like I said, the biggest issue I have Power is acting. I was kind of bad, but then again, could be a director's problem. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why you can see me actually making a VTuber model as we are speaking. Actually, yeah. As we are chatting, I'm just making a VTuber model. Okay, let's see. Where is Fringe Base? SH. Oh, okay, SH is here. Okay, can you delete this? Sun's Reflect is here. L-Tail. Oh, I kept this here, huh? Yeah, I did. Okay, anyways. Both frame by Hoof Pass. Nice, yeah. I wish you knew how to make VTubers. It's actually long. It was quite hard to do it, yeah. Allah, you haven't seen your stream in a long time. What, you hear a new VTuber model soon, yeah? Yes, I am working on a new VTuber model soon, yeah. Rimuru Temples, yeah. As well as I'm targeting to finish 27 PNG tuber models. 2 of them will be revised from my current model, yeah. Or current previous outfits. I won't say current model, but revised from my previous outfits, yeah. Wait, if the L tail is here, where is the R tail? Wait, the R tail is here visibly. Okay. Okay, I found it. Okay. I just need to move it out first so I don't get lost. Okay, anyways. How about your new model with Kaiwa as a current one? Yes, yeah. And then Sentai is my most broken one, yeah. You heard Brain Hurt revised and you thought you're making a camera revised model. My sister, your waifu. You don't have to be sad and dumb. You don't be sad and dumb, yeah. I'm serious. Do you not realize? I know you came in late. You probably have missed the discussion earlier on, yeah. But there's a very specific reason why 27 PNG tuber models. Not VTuber models, PNG tuber models niya. 27. It's a very specific number. Okay niya. Alright. I can tell you that all of them are following one very major theme. Yes niya. And the first one starts with K. The second one starts with A. You want a camera rather Gaimia? Yes, I'm gonna be making a Gaim Rider. Gaim is totally my color, okay? I have to make a Gaim Rider. Yeah, that's the main riders. Have you not noticed? Which is why 2 of them are going to be revised from my current older outfits. 2 of them? Which 2? Decado and Gavu. Right. So it's revised from my older outfits. 2 of them. But there's going to be a revised one. Yeah, I hope that makes you feel better, Nia. Yeah. So over the you'll be seeing new model announced, new model announced, new model announced. You're gonna just have a consistent new model announced, new model announced. Kochi new model debut, new model debut. That's a plan, right? Yeah. What don't you think it's gonna be cool if our 27 model debuts this year? Or more than 27 VTuber model debuts this year. It's gonna be insane, yo. But yeah. That was actually suggested to me by manager Chanya, so I am gonna go ahead with yes, Mani-chan suggestion. Mani-chan Banzai. I think I'll Nox Night. Honestly, I probably make a Nox one if I got the mood to do Sonia. Because honestly, Nox is still pretty cool. Though Nox has game over. I hope they make a good camera game that's not a mobile or a half-ass game. Right. Yeah, I hope Nox comes back soon, but I feel Nox might have isekai for real though. Like, there still seems to be real on isekai characters. If you get what I mean, yeah. Yeah. Remember how Heroes was so good, yeah, but my qualm with Memory Heroes is not enough characters. Like, it felt very too little characters, yeah. Oh, I had 2 new characters. Which one, yeah? Yeah, handgun doesn't explode. Alex has an 80% chance of trying back. I don't know. Maybe punish Nox or something like that, yeah. La Dark Nox. Yeah. Well, there's anyone which I think is completely over for them is the Agent 5 and 6. Yeah, I think Agent 5 and 6 is bye bye. Yeah. Right. Oh, that the other area. Climax Scramble. Yeah, Climax Scramble had a good roster. Yeah, Climax Scramble had a good roster. Yeah. But I feel like we need more rider, or we need more games in general for Toku series. I think Toku series have been having a severe drought of games for the most part. I don't know if you all will agree on me on that, but I think Toku has been on a severe drought of good games. I don't know why though. And like literally every mobile game they launch never lasts past 3 years. Yes, yeah. In fact, the right comments is already dead. It was not even 3 years and dead. Super Worlds, but Toku Universe, yeah, they had something similar, but with Gundam as well. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, there was one with the Gundam stuff. Yeah. No. But okay, lasting more than 3 years is one thing. But for a so-called major franchise, I think it's a very bad look, right? You get what I mean, eh? I think for a major franchise, it's a pretty bad look. Yes, yeah. Okay, here's the thing. The player drop for Camera was really bad. Yeah. I'm excited when Tengen Whisper arrived. I see. Yeah. I have to work from home mobile game to stay alive. Yeah. True. Plus, I feel the other thing killing mobile games these days is actually mobile games themselves. Yeah. Like, as much as you can say, oh, mobile games are shitty and all, the biggest issue with mobile games these days, right, is I think there's too many mobile games. Right? Like, there's way too many mobile games to actually play mobile games. I know it's a little weird for me to put it this way, but I think one of the reasons why mobile games are dying so much is because there's just too many of them. Yeah. Actually, there are a lot of games that last, but what I'll say is, every single Kamen Rider game I played or I've seen for the mobile games, they're kind of sloppy. Sloppy in a bad way, by the way. Like, Right Commands was really, to be fair, character design and such, I think it was a very, very lazy game. Yes, yeah. Hey, like I said, character design and such, I think Right Commands was an extremely lazy game with no thought put into the gameplay. Yes, yeah. As again, you may say, okay, maybe they're biased because they're hot guys and all. That's why at the very clear point, I think it's a shitty game, character designs aside. The one thing it got to me was definitely the character designs here. But aside from the character designs, there's nothing keeping me going back. And I think that was the weakest part about the game here. Like there was no reason for me to play the game besides character designs. And I think that is a very bad telltale sign. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. The Godzilla one, right? Yeah. And Ultraman, right? But I'm talking about Kamen Rider one. Yeah. Yeah. I felt another aspect of it, at least for me, is I am a very picky mobile gamer. I got at this point, yeah. I think I am a very simple gamer, yet I'm a very picky gamer, yeah. Like if it's a game for me, just touch and go. I think I'm pretty simple on that, yeah. But if it's a game I'm going to commit to, I think I can be pretty picky on it. Yes, yeah. I don't entirely think it's a bad thing to be picky on games, yeah, but let me put this way, yeah. I'm okay with something like Scarlet and Violet. Yes, yeah. Right, a lot of people say, oh, Scarlet Violet, but no, I enjoy Scarlet and Violet, yeah. But you'll not see me, like, you know, consistently invest time in Scarlet Violet. I'll be like, okay, one playthrough and I'm more or less done with it, yeah. Okay, so I feel that aspect of you know, the aspect of me being picky on games is kind of situational, right? Yeah, see, enjoy playing that. Yeah. Okay, I also want to mention one more thing. If the leaks are real, there is only one thing that got me excited for this year's Pokemon 30th. Okay, there was actually a leak I saw the other day. Just today, actually, not the other day. Just today, I saw a leak again. Yeah. I know it's very weird for me to put it this way, yeah. Okay, but if the leak is real, I might actually get drawn back into Pokemon. As far as I'm concerned right now, yeah, I feel like me and Pokemon has been in this very weird relationship where we are distancing ourselves, yeah, because I feel like Pokemon as a franchise has been doing a lot of stupid things. Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat it. Pokemon as a franchise has been doing a lot of stupid things here. Okay, as such, I feel like it makes it really hard for me to enjoy Pokemon because I feel like I'm just being taken advantage of here. Okay, whereas let me just give you another example of a series where yes, they are taking advantage of us monetarily. I feel like okay, I feel like when it comes to monetarily, is there another game or another franchise that's gotten me hooked in? Yes, Ultraman, yeah. But at the same time, I also feel the love from Ultraman. You get what I mean? Yeah? Like Ultraman cards, they have been taking feedback from players, number one. Number two, I'm also very, very appreciative to, like, you know, Ultraman as a whole, yeah, where they've been giving us quality content over and over and over again, yeah. And among all the Toku's Garo side, okay, the big three, yeah, I think Ultraman is the one that gives the biggest love, yeah. Okay, this is something that might be I don't usually talk about charities. Okay, I'm gonna put it out there. I usually don't talk about charities, but have you heard about Kamen Rider doing any good charity stuff here? Alright? So now let me introduce you to this charity organization called the Ultraman Foundation. Yes, yeah. Alright, so the Ultraman Foundation basically is, they not only donate, alright, they actually do visits. They actually okay, right, they actually do visits, and then okay, I'm just going to read in general what they say here. Yeah, the Ultraman Foundation is engaged in activities both online and through direct visits to disaster-stricken areas, delivering heartfelt cheers of the support of the smiles of children that represents the light of our future. Okay, so you can see, like, alright, when disaster strike, they go over and visit Nia. Okay, and I think it's this like message that, you know, they handle things very differently. Yes, Nia. Alright, so they actually do online child support programs. Yeah, they visit nursery schools when disaster struck. Yeah, and it's always, you know, trying to bring the children's the children's spirit up. Yes, yeah. And this is something that you can see in how they actually teach or how they actually tell stories in Ultraman. Yeah, like there's this aspect where, you know, where Ultraman tells stories in their shows, but there's this very human side to the stories. Yeah, and I feel it's in the Ultraman's DNA where they tell stories, and not just in the shows but even in their events. Yeah, it's something that I don't know how to describe, but it's just in their DNA, in their company DNA, and the, you know, in the Ultraman spirit. Yeah, you don't see that in Kamen Rider. Yes, Ultraman feels a lot less corporate. Like, yes, it's a corporation, but there's just this slight difference. There's this human touch to it. Yeah. Like, there's this human touch. Yes, there may be shows that were bad. There may be shows where they're stuffing too many toy advertisements in here. But the stories that they tell, it just gives, it's a family theme. It's just something about it that I just don't know how to phrase it. I know what I'm looking at here, but I do not know how to phrase it. And I think only Ultraman has that. Yes, yeah, like there's this special trait that it's only Ultraman. Yeah. I hope you get where I'm coming from. Yeah. I'm looking at a very weird thing, like, yes, only Ultraman has that. Yeah. But to be fair, it is really the only one that has that thing to it. Yeah. Yeah. I think, okay, like, you know, when you watch I think it's more prevalent in the Heisei eras, yeah. But when you watch like Ultraman Tiga, don't you feel that the stories are just different? Like, not every story is, you know, high action, high impact, and that's a selling point, yeah. But in fact, a lot of the stories are surprisingly heartwarming or heartbreaking. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Ultraman is the granddad that started it all. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, but it's different, exactly. So that's that, you know, the Ultraman special. Look at what I mean. Yeah, I really do not know how to put a finger on it. Yeah, but that's the Ultraman special. Yeah, and let's be honest, I think Shin Ultraman captured the Ultraman special so much better than, you know. One reason why I think Shin Ultraman worked so well here is the DNA of Ultraman was very well captured in that movie. Yes, yeah. Like, I feel like when Ano Hideaki did the Shin movies, yeah, he was trying to capture the essence and the concept of all three Shin's series, if you get what I mean. Yeah, like, he doesn't go in blindly and go like, oh, I just want to create my own variation. Yes, he is his own variation, but he tries to capture that spirit of whichever movie he's working on here. And because Ultraman has that touch to it, and I think that's why Shin Ultraman, he captured Shin Ultraman spirit so well here. Just random thoughts that I never thought about before here, but just happened to feel like, that might be the case. Yeah, Ultraman love letter. Exactly. You see what I mean? It's a very huge love letter here. It's like even Godzilla, for as much as I didn't enjoy as much compared to the rest here, like Shin Godzilla here, I think it's also capturing that same, you know, political chaos that we actually see in a lot of the Godzilla movies here. Like, it's a love letter that captures the DNA of Godzilla. And that's what I appreciate about the Shin movies in that sense, yeah. Yeah. Shaman shows what it means to be human, and these three kaijus are part of it. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. Like I said, it's a very simple aspect to it, but why does it feel that way? You get what I mean, yeah? Yeah. I'm waiting for Shin Super Sentai one day near. I do hope for Shin Super Sentai one day near. But we haven't. I feel like with Super Sentai ending, there's a high chance of Shin Super Sentai near. Like, it'd be easier for discussion to move on. For Shin Super Sentai near. And you know, the more I watch Gavan, I think I keep on saying this here, but I think Gavan is a Super Sentai rebrand, not in the traditional sense of rebranding here. So when you're talking about rebranding here, there's a lot of rebranding you can talk about. You can talk about, they're just slapping Super Sentai mask over a Gavan mask over Super Sentai here. I don't entirely think so, yeah. But another factor that you want to consider is they have done King Ogers before. Okay, they have done you know, they have done King Ogers before, yeah. They have done Dawn Brothers, they have done Zenkaijus, which are all very, you know, it strays very far from the original Sentai concept. To be fair, yeah. So I feel like let's say, oh, same thing Sentai is selling. Okay, yeah, like they don't care how you write the story, but we need you to sell the toys just like how Sentai sell it. You see what I mean, yeah? Like their idea of branding, it's not a show rebranding. They're not thinking of it. I need to sell Sentai toys. Give me another show that can sell Sentai toys. And that seems to be the direction they're going with here. Which is why there's a lot of aspects where you see in you know, the show where it just feels very Sentai coded. Mostly it's wrapping around toys here. Of course, there's the obvious Gochizo part of it where they're like, how are we gonna make sure that this sells? Okay, let's add the Gochizo flavor to it here. So that is what I personally feel is going on the whole, you know. Oh, rebranding, Super Sentai is dead, yeah. And I think the biggest thing that killed Super Sentai here is the lack of okay, something doesn't feel right. Give me a moment. it doesn't feel right Super Sentai niya, I feel is ultimately to do with or why Super Sentai is feeling it's to do with the lack of no, it's been stereotyped, yeah, for kids, you know. Yeah, I know they had to update it to sell similar to you know, to sell similar to current day stuff, yeah. But the reason why I said that it doesn't feel right, or it just feels like a Sentai rebrand, yeah, it's number one is the mecha, number two is how they position the characters, yeah. Like I see a lot of people can probably argue with, oh no, it's not very Sentai coded, yeah. There are multiple ranges and all, yeah, but I mean multiple Sentais governs and all, yeah, and it's different. But like I said, I think it's definitely how they do it, yeah. Basically both Tenga and Whisper has a vehicle of their own. Oh, nice, yeah. How much is it if you actually bring old Metal Hero shows, yeah, or is it just gonna be a space sheriff for a long time, yeah? I have no idea. I have a feeling that they may bring back other Metal Heroes here, but I think their core concern is, can they even sell enough toys? I feel like the rebranding would definitely work for the first or second year, yeah. Then after that, we're going to start questioning the rebranding, yeah. They cannot afford a ghost or a saber. The moment they try a ghost or saber, yeah, it's just going to collapse. So they better do a good job. Yes, yeah. Alright. Anyways, yeah. Okay, Cat gonna take a quick BR. Okay, saving happening. Okay, BRB. Cat is back with a meowgens. Oh, Saber shot wasn't that good, yeah. I love most of everything. Actually, okay, I actually love Saber design a lot, yeah. The Wonderbook concept was also really good, but they did nothing with the Wonderbooks. Yes, yeah. Yeah, right, Mama? There's nothing in the Wonderbooks, yeah. Ow. Okay. Nothing. Okay, yeah. Else is a place your heart for a rider show, yeah. I find that every show has its fans, has an audience and on here, and I don't think there's anything wrong liking Ghost or Saber, yeah. It's the same reason, like, you know, people do shit on Revise, yeah, but I keep on saying Revise is my goat. Right. So it's the same thing. I can share on the show here, and I also accept, you know, that Revise is not the best series out there. I've always made it very clear. Yeah. I don't think Revise is the best series out there. Yeah. In fact, if anybody asks me to suggest a show to start, I will usually not even suggest Revise. I think I did say that quite a few times. Like, you know, Revise is not a show I'll recommend a first timer to watch. Yeah. I'll definitely recommend something like, you know, Double, Geats, along those lines. You know, like there has to be a good I feel you need to make a good impression, and Revise doesn't make a good first impression. Yes, yeah. Oh, and also never got chat. Gotcha also makes a terrible first impression. Yes, yeah. George is the best. Nah, I don't think George is the best. You know, like I do like George, but I feel like George is not my number one character. If you get what I mean. I've got others which I feel is my number one. It might be biased of me to say it this way, yeah, but I would actually put like Sakura above George. Yes, yeah. If I'm going to rank the characters, yeah, it's definitely going to be Iki, Vice, Sakura, George. Yeah, but definitely within the top few, yeah, if you get what I mean. But not my top. Yes, yeah. Great! Again, yeah. Even as much as I like, you know, as much as I like Revise's, I will also not, like, you know, shun away from Revise's weaknesses and all, yeah. Like, a good example is, if someone tells me things like, oh, the Revised movie was bad, holy shit, I'll tell you that, the Revised movie, the worst part of the Revised movie is when the mom gives them advice them. That was the worst part about the movie. I think it's a fun thing, but it was a very forced in portion, yeah, just to sell toys. Like P Panda was on top of their brains, not the story. Like that was a very blatant P Panda answer, yeah. And yet the hot tub intro is good though, yeah. And my thing about my camera collecting ideas, yeah, the more you realize you might not want to collect a lot of DX toys as you want your head. Gotcha cards. Then the character belts, aka Magic and Velvet Red, yeah. Okay, no, that's not crossover movie. That's the solo movie, yeah. Crossover movie is the hot tub. Yeah. They force the family thing in a bit too much, yeah. Not gonna lie. I mean, the concept is well done, but how Evil and Life was just so badly done. Yes, yeah. let's go to tail here. I mean, I told you, Weekend is sponsored by P Bandai, okay? They already had no business there. Weekend was just sponsored by P Bandai. Okay, can we just all admit that, yeah? Kono Weekend sponsor wa P Bandai shimasu. Yeah, Event Live is such a cool concept, but brought down by a poorly written character. Yeah. I think Event Live was sidetracked for a lot of P Bandai push. Yes, yeah. I wouldn't for another crossover Sonic and Rumble. Kamen Rider would be interesting choice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, have physics. We'll do PX1. Yeah, we'll do from PX1. And no, PY. I need to do PY first. Okay. PY1. AY2. Okay. So speaking, there's going to be a Sonic and speaking of, there's going to be a Sonic Godzilla comic crossover. Yeah, you noticed that, yeah. I mean, we'll see. Yeah. No, Mama, I cannot sleep yet. Can you? Yeah. Alright, anyways, also got this part of the rigging done. Let me open. Alright. Chat objects. Yes, Momo, you want to go out now? I like to use it's the easier for you to do crossover when you're talking about Frankfurt. You can crossover with Ultraman. Yeah, I feel like Sonic is more of easy to crossover show. Not show, like franchise on its own. Yeah, I don't know. Like Sonic just feels easy. If that makes sense, yeah. But with some franchise, I think it's a little harder to do crossovers with, yeah. But Sonic is just one of those where it just feels easy to work with, yeah. It's about like Mickey Mouse. I can just slot Mickey Mouse or anything and sort of works, yeah. That sort of thing, yeah. Oh, Hello Kitty, yeah. Hello Kitty is another good one where you can go anywhere, yeah. Say crossover Mickey Mouse, but I don't know yet. Yeah. But then again, I find that lately anything that touches Disney is becomes a hellhole. Yeah. So no. Yeah, I think Disney has just been destroying franchises after franchises. Yeah. I think it's into a hellhole. Wait, let me quickly open the door for Moon. Yeah? It's like, also let me wait, did we see it? Ah! Oh no! The screen is booked for a bit, yeah? You used to live 20 minutes from Disneyland, yeah? Let me tell you, they are geniuses, yeah? Disney has more or less figured out a way to sell you monetary happiness, yeah? No, stream down, yeah? Stream was down for a moment, yeah? Ah, we back. Yay! Hiccup! Yeah. Anyways, other thing, I feel like Disney has come to a point where correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. Okay, but I feel like as of late, yeah, Disney has reached a point where it feels so evil. Yeah, like something about Disney feels so inhumane. Yeah, like I know just now I was talking about how Ultraman has that special feel to it. Yeah, the moment you okay. I feel Disney is the exact opposite. Does that make sense? Yeah, like Disney feels like the exact opposite of what I was talking about. Yeah. Ultraman does something really nicely, but Disney does the exact opposite of whatever Ultraman does. Right. Well, Pot Pass only costs you enough for me to survive for an entire month. I'm actually not kidding, yeah. Like my core finances cost less than that. Yes, yeah. Maybe I can't pay all my bills, but That will keep me alive at least, you know, with food and everything, yeah. For 1 whole month. Yeah. Honestly, to be fair, I think I'm a very low maintenance cat, yeah. Yes, I do spend money, but overall, I think I spend pretty little compared to how I see some people spend. Yes, yeah. If you're gonna ask me who's thrifty, I think Mama Cat is more thrifty than me. To be fair, yeah. As amusement is to go is much more visible near. Yeah, there's actually a amusement park. I think they're gonna open Nintendo World in Singapore. From what I see, the rumors are, yeah. I have no idea if the rumors are true or not, yeah. But I think that would be cool. Though at the same time, Nintendo has been rubbing me the wrong way in so many ways, yeah. If that makes sense, yeah. Like, Nintendo is cool and all, but there's just something with how Nintendo is doing things that's just annoying the hell out of me. Yeah. I was saying guaranteed minimum 500. Yeah. Even $100 ticket in Singapore for Universal Studios Singapore, yeah, I'm already like complaining it's too expensive. I hope that gives you a rough idea on how I value that sort of thing. Yeah, it's like I have been wanting to go to the aquarium in Singapore, the new aquarium, ever since they reopened. Yeah, but the entry ticket is like $30. I'm like, yeah. I'm calling that expensive already. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You see the difference between me and most people, yeah, is there's certain things which I call is a bit too expensive, yeah. And yeah. Would I go there? Yes, maybe. Under what conditions, yeah? If I can justify more than just going there and pray that the turtles are on display, because apparently turtles are not on display every day. Yes, let's be honest here. If they had the annual pass option for the aquarium, I probably have taken it already. Yes, yeah. Then occasionally you'd be like, you know, hi, this is Kochi streaming from the aquarium. Yes, yeah. But sadly, that isn't the case, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Hey, anyone wants to? Okay, there's no point donating. I remember I was like thinking, anybody wants to donate for me to go and see turtles? That was like, actually, nah. I'd rather you commission me for the everyday stuff. I think that's more important. Yes. Oh wait, by the way, I didn't tell you yet, right? Yeah, I think I have not mentioned it. I didn't post on social media or not. Yeah. Yesterday I got second place at the Beyblade tournament, and everybody's like, "What, Kochi? The Beyblade you're using is a shitty Beyblade." I'm like, "Yes, I know. I purposely am using a shitty Beyblade because I like the Beyblade." Why are you using a shitty Beyblade? Because I like it. The end. Okay. Although I didn't bring the full set that I wished I could bring here, mostly because I'm too broke to buy the Beyblade parts. But I did win the Beyblade I like. It's a bit like, you know, I'll go to Ultra tournament with Tiga. Just think of it that way, yeah. Same brain set. Brain set? Mindset? And then risk it for the biscuit, yeah. Yeah. Also, when you die and as you guys say that you swam with dolphins and otters and Telebug goes a long way. I know Telebug goes a very long way, yeah. You season pass to the zoo for a while with your nephews, yeah. Yeah. Okay, the problem is the zoo is not a comfortable place to sit in. Okay, yeah? Else to leave. Okay, that's the thing. Singapore used to have annual passes. But after the COVID year, they ended annual pass. And they have not reinstated annual pass yet. And I'm very upset. Yes, yeah. I'm genuinely very upset. I'm hoping that... I mean, they just reopened. So I don't think so fast. Maybe give them a year or two and, you know, hopefully their business is just doing so bad. So they will finally be like, fine, let's do annual pass to try to boost our sales. Yeah. But genuinely, they have no annual pass. Kind of shitty, but yes, yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna bore you with politics, okay, yeah? But can I just rant for a bit, yeah? When I hear some things that, you know, our politicians talk about, I won't go into details here because I'm totally not here to bore you with politics here. I feel like they're so out of touch. Like, they're pushing for a lot of things that don't make any sense, especially the whole AI portion here. And oh yeah, talking about that, recently I saw this job listing. It's so bad, okay? This job listing is so bad, yeah. There might be a chance this weekend's video might be a whole rant about this job listing, yeah. Yes, when I go on the safari, we have the night safari in Singapore, but it's not really. Oh, because I was saving. Okay. See what I mean? Live2D drains up too much resources here. Yeah, Live2D drains too much resources here. Okay, anyways, I don't think I sent... to the server yet. Well, I mean, I sent the server yet is I've got a server for my work and on here. Yes, CSSB. Okay, let me just drop it on the footage. What's the job thing? You hear me rant? I want to rant about the job listing for a bit, yeah? Okay, and I won't be afraid to shame the company, though I won't be showing anything here. If there's gonna be anything here. Yes, they're really savage now. Okay. Okay, footage. right. Okay, let's go here. Wait, this is not the job. This is not the job thing here. This is the brand, the details of our brand. But then again, it's almost the same shit right here. Wait, did I not? Okay. Hey, cat selfie. Yes, it is my selfie now. I can't find the I saved it somewhere. Let me go dig it up. Yes, yeah, I saved it somewhere. Oh. It was in my email. I'm gonna quickly pull it from my email. You see it? It's been by Akasodanto. I know right now. Yeah. Okay. What is that thing? Yes, yeah. Ah, this one. Okay. Alright, let me quickly screenshot everything just in case it removed the listing. Might as well. You see. Okay, that's the first screenshot. Okay. Okay, got all the screenshots in. Now I can just share with you all those screenshots. Okay, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna name the company because I don't think they deserve any privacy now. Okay. Alright. Got the like chicken sandwich with fries here. Yeah, that's actually a good thing. That sounds like delicious food. Okay, so Caturteer-Channel. Alright. Welcome to this very, 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 very amazing. Okay. Amazing thing they have here, okay? Be seen. Yeah, I think should be seen. Okay. Alright. Alright, they say graphic designer, AI first, video and generation focus. We are hiring a highly AI proficient graphic designer who understands how to create, generate, and scale visual content using AI tools along with strong video editing skills and design execution. Yeah. This role prioritizes AI software mastery as a core skill and not an add-on. Oh, no, this was sent to my email here. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Okay, yeah. Alright, like literally, Okay, I'm not going to go through everything because I gotta tell you, they're just asking you to do a lot of AI generation. I've seen their clips. Okay, it's really terrible. Okay, yeah, and let's just go. All right, we're looking for a designer who's AI native, not learning AI on the job. Yeah, you know the way they type this feels like they just use ChatGPT to generate the entire application. Yeah. Someone who enjoys experimenting, iterating, and pushing creative boundaries. What the F is pushing creative boundaries when you're not even pushing creative boundaries? You're just typing a chunk of text. Okay, yeah? Okay, and then say, how to apply. Okay, please include a portfolio of design plus video work. What the toot? Okay, yeah? You mean a portfolio of stolen work and stolen video content? Okay, yeah? It's BS. Stolen what? Stolen video content. Wow. Such an idiot. Okay, yeah? Examples of showing clear use of AI generation tools required. Wow. Okay, yeah? And they're paying 3 to 4.5k for this job. Yeah, why the heck do you need to go to the office to type in the chat box? Yeah, I know, right? Like, this whole thing screams very annoying. Okay, yeah? This is the actual company itself. Yeah. Yes, I'm using an AI overview because I can't be bothered to read their website. Okay, yeah? Alright, so this company does aesthetics stuff. Okay, yeah? This AI does aesthetic treatments here. So you have no faith in your own models. I'm gonna put it out there here. So you have no faith in your own models to look good after going through your aesthetic treatments? Okay, yeah, you're going to shape AI to achieve the impossible through the aesthetic treatments here. This is bullshit. Okay, yeah? I get it when, you know, like companies, like insurance companies, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? If an insurance company uses AI, it's annoying. Okay, yeah? But if you are aesthetics company for for facial products and all, yeah, facial treatment and all, why the heck are you using AI, yeah? You don't even have faith in your own aesthetics? Okay? That's the only group here. Y'all can go look it up, alright? The in Singapore, they're so terrible. Don't be better, be different. Yes, that's their philosophy here. Don't be better, be different. Yes. So different that you can't even exist in this world. You only exist on the screen because you're fucking AI here. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, please say the F word. Shut up, I'm sorry, please say the F word. I usually don't say the F word. Y'all know me. Okay, yeah. Okay. Right, end of rant. End of rant. Let's get to work. Tweet rant incoming. Yeah, you get it right now. You get why I'm so frustrated right now. Chat. I was literally brain rot. I know. Yeah, like brain rot, and this is so heavy. Right? I'm not crazy, right? I always feel like, you know, if you're using, okay, this is not me defending AI bros or what, yeah, but if you're using AI for something where you are not a visual service, yeah, I feel it's semi more forgivable. Okay, yeah. Like, okay, let's put it this way. If a supermarket uses AI, I'll have less thing to rage about compared to this, yeah. Okay? If a tuition center uses AI, I will also have less things to rage about, yeah. Okay? Of course, am I happy about it? No. Okay, yeah? But to me, at least they're not visual, or they're not selling a illusion, if you get what I mean, yeah. It's just shitty nonsense, yeah. Okay, however, right now with this one, this AI generation thing, yeah, I think it's really egregious, yeah, because you are selling a service to do with visual looks and you're faking it. It's no different from buying fake reviews, yeah. Does that make sense, yeah? Yeah. AI, it's just his company name, yeah. He just changed nothing but title. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like, alright, do y'all remember I did rage about at one stage I was looking for jobs and on, yeah? And they said they're looking for graphic designers and all, and then when they go there, their first question is, do you know how to use AI? I literally walked out on them, yeah. This it's not this company in particular, yeah, but this is sadly the landscape of a lot of jobs in Singapore for graphic designs and stuff like that, yeah. Like, it's kind of the point of, you know, creativity is dead in Singapore. Yes, yeah. It doesn't make any sense at all. Exactly, yeah. That's why, you know, I feel like Singapore have no love for creatives at all, yeah. They just take advantage of creatives on so many levels, yeah. Yes, yeah. I feel like a band trying out the drum on it and then walk in, they ask you to hit the keyboard on the drum loop. Yeah! I'm also hoping for the AI bubble to come soon. I'm genuinely hoping for the AI bubble to come soon, yeah. Because honestly, here's my take on things, okay? I personally feel there's a place for AI. Okay, yeah? Alright. There is a place for AI in places where, honestly, hiring a person doesn't make sense, yeah, and just torturing whoever is on the job. Okay, yeah? I believe there's a place for AI. Alright, but I do not believe there's a place for AI in places where, especially in creatives, okay, like if you ask someone, do you enjoy your job? Okay, yeah? And they can tell you yes, then I feel like those are the places where AI have no space. They have no they shouldn't exist then, yeah. Hey, but for example, let me give you an example, alright, yeah, that I don't understand why so many AIs can do. Okay, can I just tell my AI assistant, hey, can you help me sort out all my emails in A, B, C, D, E, and then help me put them on your priority of replies based on this following conditions here. You know, until today, AI can't get that done. I did see recently there's a way to set up an AI assistant that can do that, yeah. But I haven't been bothered to go and figure that out. Okay, yeah, but you know, for the longest time, can you just do that simple calculation for me? Yeah? No, AI refused to do that. Or AI just is incapable of that. Yeah. Another thing is data entry. AI is always getting data entry wrong. I'm like, AI, you're made of data. Can you not get data entry wrong? Yes, you get what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a lot of places where AI can be used. Oh, let me give you that example here that doesn't make sense, okay? I'm just gonna take a note out of Mama Cat's rantings, okay? Yeah. So Mama Cat is saying, client A, alright? She has this, okay, not even client A here. She has this client that at her workplace here, where I say, okay, can you key in this okay, can you key in the coordinates of this project into system A, system B, and system C? Then their question is, this is to help us automate the system, right? Yeah, they say yes. Why do I have to take the same coordinates and apply to all three systems? Can't the three systems just connect with each other and talk? The answer is, oh no, the system don't talk to one another. Yeah. So you need to key it 3 times. You get what I mean? Yeah, I'm like, in the past, she used to have you just key it in one Excel sheet and send out. Yeah. Now she says she don't have any idea why the companies cannot accept one Excel sheet but needs them to key in 3 systems here. So you just triple the workload for their AI analysis BS. Okay, yeah, it's like AI is making the work harder. Can you not just have one AI system, key in once, or put inside Excel sheet, the AI reads the Excel sheet and insert into all 3 softwares for you? Yeah? That is what AI should do, not cause more trouble. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like AI is. I must go a system where way more. Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah. They're doing the AI driven casting. Yeah. A big problem, I know, yeah. Being political, but any of y'all live in New York City? Because if you live in New York, yeah, I got a favor to ask you. Yes, yeah. If you don't live in New York, it's fine. This is fine. Yes, yeah. And when your GPS glitches up, yeah, that's going to be so annoying. Yeah. But yeah, hi. I think stream dropped for a bit. Yeah, stream went down for a bit. Yeah. I think it was fine over in yes, Tadanya. I was talking about, I know, right? Okay, but yeah, so anyways, yeah, yeah. Hey, so what was I talking about then, yeah? Do any of you guys live in New York City? Yeah, let me know. If you don't live in New York City, then you don't have to respond. Yeah. Rephrase. I need an American living in New York City. If you are not one, it's fine. I don't need any. Yes, yeah, it's okay. It's about a lawyer which I want to throw down the river. Yes. Let's watch a video after this, okay, yeah? I don't usually watch this sort of like videos, yeah, but because this lawyer is threatening things on YouTube, which is why I want to take him down. Yes, yeah. I don't usually say that. you get what I mean when I show you the video later, yeah? It's just gonna affect a lot of content creators. No, I hate the AI leaders. Okay, yeah, AI leaders need to get bonked. Delete. Okay, yeah. But yeah. Oh, yes, Dragon Hetty, hi. I'm in a very renty mood today, okay? I'm so sorry. Too many things have rubbed me the wrong way. Yes. Yeah. Oh, here's thinking mutiny. I am. I'll start a mutiny. All right, everyone. Yeah. Okay, you know what? After I finish the back hair, I think I'm gonna end stream over in YouTube. Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna react to some videos, yeah. We'll react to some raging videos, then we end off with reacting to then we end up with watching Ants Canada, yeah. But this, alright, let me just state, alright, if any of you are gonna ask me anything about the disaster happening in the US right now, I have nothing to say about it yet because I don't live in the US. However, when US does something that affects me directly, yeah, that's when I reach. Okay. Alright, the only thing, okay, like for example, if you and me, alright, more creepy qualities, yes, yeah. Hunt the digital video, you're going AI hunting, similar, but not that, yeah. Hey, so, like, you know, like I said, I'm not here to be political or what, okay, but I will only say my piece in terms of things that I have say in here. For example, tariff sucks. Whoever implement tariffs, just remove it already, okay, yeah? Tariff sucks. That's all I can say, yeah. I want to send your products. It's getting so expensive. The end. Okay. I mean, nobody can deny what I just said right here. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, that is the only things that I can say here. Alright, as for everything else, I don't think I have saying things because it's nothing to do with my side here. I cannot say shit about Singapore, probably, yes, yeah, because I live in Singapore, but this is not a politics channel. The only thing we talk about politics is, you know, how the world is getting ruined by nightmares. And how we need, you know, space sheriffs to catch some criminals here, so that crime is not legal. Yes. All right. And justice for Maya. Okay. Was there only one other viewer? This is so animated and cool. Yes, yeah, Viswa, how's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Might be because I'm moving a little slow with my rigging right now, yeah. I am now semi-panicking. Live2D Please don't crash on me. Where was my last save? 52 was done. Okay. Oh no! Live2D has lost it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Also looking here, yeah, Mr. Raviochio. I'm usually have vertical and another. Ah, I see. Okay, I have vertical and horizontal both on the other side. Yeah. As a whole move okay, horror creature. Yeah, I know. Oh, by the way, this sort of thing is kind of common with Live2D because Live2D is, you know, genuinely unstable. Yes. And that's part of the reason why I'm usually very scared to upgrade to the next version of Live2D, because there's a lot of bugs with Live2D. And every version upgrade, Live2D gets more and more unstable. You know? That's just the truth. You know? Yeah. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, we're almost done with this rigging. I'm happy. Okay. Come on, come on. Yes, yeah. Alright, now I'm going to close Live2D. I'm going to reopen it. Yeah, nice, nice. Alright. We should be safe. I hope I don't lose any of that rigging parts. In theory, we should be safe. In theory, we should be safe now. Yeah, PY and then PY3. Yeah, okay. We did lose one PX rigging, but I think that's fine. PX4. You did lose one parameter, but that's fine. Yeah, it's better than losing everything. Yeah, honestly, this is the risk about Live2D. Yeah. The reason why you never see me do save in Live2D, I'm always safe as is because Live2D is so unstable that I just sometimes don't have faith in Live2D to stay stable. Live2D has been adding a lot of good features, I'm not gonna lie, but the stability of Live2D is always in question. Hey, Panda Star Force XZ, how's it meowing? Also, Resident, you will make a great Peach animation, yeah? Eh? What do you mean, yeah? A great Princess Peach? Me? Why me? Yes, yeah. I think always when they make something in the channel, yeah, that's the thing, yeah. I think while this version is very new, they have not had a lot of people like, you know, test drive it, yeah. So I think the wonkiness are still at max, yeah. Okay, I think the first one's the best, yeah. Right, maybe, just maybe, let's change it to PX6. Yes, yeah. It's called me and eyeballing and using my feelings to judge. Yep. Okay, there we go. So we'll take SMR, select child objects, Control CV. Reflect, select child objects, flipper, XPXL, HB, okay. Hello EMPX, what am I making? Okay, I'm currently making a model for Hime Toki right now, yeah. I'm working on the physics of it, yeah. So currently you see me having a lot of things waving, bouncing and all those stuff, yeah. Yeah, so I do Live2D models and all, and yeah, this is what I do for a living for the most part. Yes, yeah, so if you've got any questions about rigging and all, feel free to just ask away. I'll do my best to answer, yeah. Though not everything can be like answered like magically, yeah. If you get what I mean. Oh yeah, how's it meowing, yeah? And are you interested in Live2D rigging? Are you learning art? Because on this channel, yeah, I mostly do art commentary along with art work, like art production work, yeah. Working on artworks together, chatting with everyone, yeah, about all things under the sun that is not to do with questionable topics, yeah. It's gonna get it is, but honestly it's fun. Yes, yeah, now I'm already at the, I think the most complex part is already done. So now it's really just making it look good with all the moving. Can you see the movement of the hand? I just did this part of the hair, like over here you can see this part of the hair. Yes, yeah. So I just add the movement for those. I do not want this part of the hair to move as much because it's still in a sense linked to the body itself, yeah. Like it's touching the body, so I do not want it to move too independently. Yes, yeah. Alright, so next thing we're gonna be working on would be the back hair. So back hair, I'm gonna utilize the hair ads for this two strands here. Okay, so let's go to the BH. BH top stays, BH the tail stays. Okay, BH main. So this is where things are gonna move. BH top. Okay, this is not gonna move. Alright, the base is gonna move. Oh, let me see what is this. Yeah, okay. So the base moves, then you got BH1, BH2 is what? Okay. Alright, so I more or less figured out what I'm going to be moving, what I'm not going to be moving here. So it should be quite simple. I go for PY3. Okay, but yeah. Alright, so now the PY done. Let's go move this way. So I'm swapping the position slightly for how I normally do it for the back because I want to achieve a more bouncy effect now. So that, yeah, I'm making sure I'm going to get a more bouncy effect with it. Alright, so you see the hair bouncing this way. Okay. And I'm going to go for PY4 here. For next layer. Just going to be simple up, down. Yeah. But I'm swapping my usual flow of things to see if we can get a different volume and how it reacts here. Okay. Alright, now let's go and test the physics. Okay. So, I think PY3 should be reversed. And let's see how it goes. Because I think the effect on it was a bit off. Okay, it's bouncing a little too much. Sorry, chat. Okay. I'm going to change this to HB1. Let's see, HB1. And this will go to HB2. Yeah. Like when it comes to rigging and on here, a lot of us to do with just your feelings here. Like what you think is gonna work. I think it's jumping too fast. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is almost as PY2. Okay, and this will be PY3. Okay. All right. Okay. This is so far the most complex one to get right. Yes, yeah. Like the adjustment on this one is a little iffy. Of course, the other way is you just Okay. This is not PY2. Let's change it to PY1. Okay. Alright. Do reflect here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Yep, it's done now. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Alright, I got it. Yes! Okay. So this is PY2. Yeah, this was, I think, one of the toughest I did today so far. But sometimes I just encountered this sort of thing, which is why sometimes I find pricing rigs can be very hard because sometimes it just works in one go. Sometimes I'm stuck here for the next 15 minutes. Yeah. It's just a very difficult to gauge thing, yeah. Like something that looks simple yeah, can just be a disaster waiting in the waiting scene. But again, when it comes to creative work, it's always the case like not just rigging, but even when costume making and all, sometimes you need, feels like okay, I can get this done in one day. Pain messes up. Oh though, yeah. Okay, done. All those stuff. I did set a mini goal for myself, yeah. To actually end stream in soon. Alright, we should be back. Yes. I think it's been a little bit unstable. Actually very unstable yeah, from Twitch side. Not sure why. Okay. So just want to make sure this one is working as intended. Yeah, alright, we good. You know what? Let's just set PY3 to all of this. Yeah. Let's give it a bit of movement. Anyway, it's already split, so it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Oh. it's lost. Okay, yeah, sorry. This is the song. This is lasted longer than right comments, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's go into this part. Okay, we go for PX3, I guess. Alright, okay, modeling, edit form, where is it? Temporary deform tool, path deform. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, good. Then let's do PX4. Okay. Modeling, temporary deform 2. Okay. And then PX6. There we go. Okay. Alright, so PX3 here, motion mirroring, okay. AX4, motion mirroring. PX6. Set default values. Okay. I'm gonna go motion mirroring. Okay, yeah. Alright. There we go. We should be good now. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna see. Hi. I just said Twitch has issues again. Kenya. Hey, okay, this one is okay. This one is fine. It's the PY2 that needs a bit of fixing. Okay. Okay, copy. Hey, this should be better now. I reduced the physics. Yep, this looks better. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, this is a little weak. I'm gonna reflect one of them and see how it goes. Okay, PX4, we'll reflect the PX4 then. Yeah. So what is the problem though? I feel it's not moving enough. Yes, yeah. Alright, what I'm gonna do is PX3. I'm just gonna push it all the way up. Okay, and then go for a reflect motion. Okay. Alright, then PX4, I'm also gonna push it up. Yes, yeah. Push and make sure it moves. Gonna push. Okay. Alright, reflect motion. Yes, yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then we'll do PF5. Select child objects. PX5. Let's go. Okay. It's taking longer than expected, but I think we are almost there. PX5. Okay. Let's go this way. Modeling the Form 2 path. Let's go. Okay. So this one is done. Let's go to the other side now. Alright, temporary deform 2. Let's go. Next one. Up. 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 Okay. Then going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. I'm loving it so far. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just as I wanted to move. Correct movement here. Okay. Well, let's go in and do the rest. Yay. And yeah, streams are going down, up, but we are back up now, right? Yeah. I really have no idea what's wrong with Twitch. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now those 3 portions. Brong. CV. Ito. Okay. I need to create one reflect layer first. So on 1, 2, 3, trying to reflect. Alright, select child objects, monitor, other form, flip, PX5, bloom. Okay, then we change all this to L. And last one, L. We are done. Okay. Definitely slower than what I have liked here. But I've at least finished the hair. So I've not done the body yet here. But yeah, I was expecting to finish both the hair and the body today here. But I bumped into multiple issues in the hair. Pain, but welcome to Live2D. Yeah. Okay. I just need to do one quick visual check and we should be done. Yay for today. We are done. So tomorrow I need to do the ears. Then I need to do the clothes. Yeah, I might do it off. Also, then I'm going to be ending my stream over on YouTube. Yeah. However, those on YouTube, do head over to twitch.caturteer. All right. I do not know why they had to give me troubles right at the last minute. Yeah, but anyways, everybody on Twitch, YouTube, I'll be heading over to Twitch alone, yeah, where I'll be reacting to some videos. Okay, so I hope you all join me on the other side, yeah. And with that, I'll be seeing you on the next one. Bye bye. Yeah, yeah. YouTube.